Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen from Millville, New Jersey. Welcome to the Garden State and the New Jersey Motorsports Park for the NJMP 101. Oh, oops. I didn't have to plan that. We head to this track of 2.5 miles of asphalt for another race of the Jackal Cup Series. This is, I don't know what race name this is. Oops. I wasn't prepared for this. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, so we are here for 45 laps of racing. I thought it was 2 races. Oh, okay, GG. I was not prepared. Sorry. I'm your commentator, Vuchko, and we welcome you once again to another race of the Jackal Cup Series. So, NJMP with another road course on the season. If I can look at the schedule real quick, I believe it's our second or third race on one of these. Jeez, I was not prepared for this intro. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't that work? Race 11. Yes, this is race 11 of the season. Last week, obviously, we were at Phoenix for the Phoenix 175, and now we head across to the East Coast once more for the NJMP 101. So, let's quickly get over to some notable pre-race facts. We obviously start off with our... Yeah, I'm doing an interview. We'll do. Obviously, do some quick facts first, and then we'll interview, I guess, our pole sitter smart coder, if he's available. It actually isn't, so we'll look at somebody else. But we do have our pole sitter smart coder, who is currently sitting 5th in points and still above the cut line with 3 wins, so a little bit of a way to get back. He's obviously been pretty busy. But he's on pole today, and usually in the races that I've had the honor of commentating, he's been the one that's usually up at the front winning. So yeah, definitely something to keep an eye out for. And then your points leader, Yikes Piano, starting right behind him. Yikes has quite the gap to Kreese in 162 points with 4 wins. So definitely he'll be probably the main favorite for this race, despite not starting on the pole. With those pre-race facts out, let me bring in Smart Coder, and we'll interview him real quick. Yeah, Smart Coder, this is the JRM booth. You have a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, okay. So, all right, I'll start with that. So, Smart Coder, you're starting on the pole today. I've seen that you haven't been racing a lot recently. Is that true, exactly?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's been a lot of schedule conflicts, so I had to
That's a
take, I
shame.
think, 2,
So
3
obviously,
races.
yeah, so you have quite a long way to go to get back up to Yikes in the points. How do you start that comeback today?
I hate to say it, but I think there's no way,
Oh,
with how the points are and the races that are left. As if Yikes even finishes second, that's enough to kind of seal my fate.
uh,
Especially since the Toyotas got away with broken cars at Homestead, a double points race, and I got penalized for something at Phoenix. And so there's really just nothing left for me to do. And so it's just going to be racing for wins at this point, which is unfortunate. And I'm just
fair
going to try
enough.
and push to get to as high as a points finish as I can get. A lot of these guys up here really don't deserve to be up here in the points. They're only up here because of these double points races. So
Wow. Obviously, speaking of wins, you sit at 3 right now. Yikes Piano, your main title contender, he sits at 4. Do you think you'll be able to pass him for 5 by the end of the season? And do you think that
I
can start today?
I think so. I'd have to double check what tracks we have left. I know there's today, and then I think we have 2 more, 3 more, 2 or 3 more
Okay.
races.
2 more races.
Yeah, I think I can win both Chicagoland Auto Club and maybe today. And so I think I can pass him back up, but it's just going to be tough. I'm not going to take anything anymore. I got wrecked out twice by the Toyotas last race, and I've kind of had enough,
Yeah.
especially since my hopes are done.
Yeah. And finally, one more question here. Obviously, we're going to a road course today. How would you describe yourself on the road courses, and do you think that will mess with any of your smart coder dominance today?
I had Watkins Glen 1 before the rain came, and then they dumped me again, so.
Gotcha. All right, that's pretty much all I have for you right now. Best of luck, and yeah,
Yep.
hope to see you in victory lane, man. All right. All right. So anyway, just let me know when we're good, and I'll roll them off. Okay. So obviously that was Smart Coder. It was obviously missed a couple of races, but now they will be getting in their cars, and we will get this thing going. Some quick notes from admin. There will be 2 to go till green. Obviously, this is a road course, so that will take a little bit of time. And yeah, that's all we really have to say for the time being. So obviously, going into this race, I'll do a quick update of the point standings in the Cup. Yikes Piano's ahead at 162. Pretty much has to do just everything right today, and he pretty much should run away with this. Vakrizm in second. He sits 162 points back with no wins on the season. Looking to change that today. Zayden Core obviously sits in third, but I don't think he's here today, as far as I am aware. No, he's not. So that leaves Sleesher, who is only 198 points back of Yikes Piano, definitely in position to try and chase him down. So that all being said, the drivers are now getting into their cars, and let's go down for the command, and I'll get with the grid. We're under a bit of a delay here, ladies and gentlemen, so just try to entertain you for the time being. So obviously, I've not commentated one of these in a few months. I was away doing some important things for a good while, but we are back. Last time I was in, Smart Coder seemed to be running away with the championships, and obviously things kind of shifted at Bristol when Yikes Piano took the lead, and he has not looked back in the points. He's looking to finish things off today. He starts second in that beautiful Red Bull scheme. Obviously, Creasem following short behind. He was the points leader, actually, and he got passed at Bristol. Smart Coder was up in there as well, but he seemed to fall down. That is me looking at a chart. But on we go. I just realized that both of the top 2 cars are Red Bull cars. It should be clear. Not really sure what else to say. Let me try to interact with chat. Let me pull up the stream. I was very unprepared for this. I literally woke up a good 20 minutes ago, ladies and gentlemen, so ignore me. Apparently we're waiting for somebody. I'm not quite sure who. New Carter. Who starts third today, by the way. He is a solo entry. Apparently now we're waiting for Yikes Piano, who had to go take a quick I actually don't know if he had to go to the bathroom or not. Here we stand. And now they go. So, with that being said, let's get to your starting grid, ladies and gentlemen, here for the NJMP 101. Starting on the pole is Smart Coder, and the number 12 Red Bull Ford. Starting behind him is the points leader, Yikes Piano, as they all seem to spin out behind him. And the Red Bull, number 18. And whoa. Chaos going on so far. Yikes Piano starting in second. Starting in third is New Carter, and the number 76 Bucky's Ford. And starting behind them is Crimson Insel. There seems to be chaos on this pace lap. We got the 99 of Crimson Incel and the Pristine Auction, number 93. And then starting behind him in fifth is Robloxy and 5. Subbing in for Zayden Core, so I was wrong. Zayden is technically here. Robloxy and 5. Subbing in for the third place driver, Zayden Core, and then number 34, Coca-Cola Toyota. Starting behind him will be... Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there we go. We got the Ship 2 in the number 9 car, subbing in for Brian Ash's space. Right behind him is Polar Garrett, number 33 ACS Chevrolet. Behind them is the second place driver in the points, Creasum, in the Canadian Tire number 27 Toyota. Behind him is Sleesher in the number 21 Xfinity Toyota. And finally rounding out the field is DSA Majors in the Toyota 00. Anyway, I believe it was 2 to go. Green, yep. So I'll come around one more time. Let's go ahead and give you guys some track facts about NJMP. Obviously, there's 2 configurations of the track. There's the Lightning and the Thunder configuration. We are on the Thunderbolt configuration. 2.5 miles. As they come over to the choose cone, it looks like Smart Coder will take the outside of this restart. It's a 2.5 mile track, 3.2 kilometers if you're outside of the States. 13 turns. This is turn 1, and this is this first corner, which I'm probably going to butcher a lot. I've only done commentary on NJMP once in my career. In this place, it can confuse you pretty quickly, but we will try our best. This track opened in 2008. Was actually from site in the Air Force Base, where they turned into a racetrack. Lap records. Closest thing we have is the formula records, but there's quite a lot of them. Obviously, this track is a road course, something I don't know if you've seen this season. So, yeah, this, I believe, is our first road course of the season, and probably our last one. But it's a big last chance for a lot of these guys in the points, especially Smart Coders, you heard in the interview. But as they come around, not yet. Obviously, first 2 rows should be chaos off at the start. Obviously, going into turn 1, or anybody who knows road courses, they all just send it in there. We're gonna have to see how these guys take it in the Jackal Cup Series. Anyway, as they come out of turn 13, they will come to the front straightaway. Yikes Piano and Smart Coder will be leading them off, and here they come around the final corner, and it is green flag, green flag, green flag! Smart Coder gets a fantastic start, and they hit the line right ahead of Yikes Piano. Garrett going up on the outside. There is New Carter as they come up into turn 1. Incel gives Garrett a push, and Carter goes around, spinning out nearly, and around he goes, way behind the field. This Yikes Piano spins him out. Sleesher hops into 3rd, and around New Carter in the back, 76, falling from 3rd straight to last. Creasum got a horrific start as well. Smart Coder now up in the lead. Yikes Piano falling into the grass, and Yikes Piano spinning out and around and into the wall. Massive hit for Yikes Piano as he falls back 2 positions. That's going to move the 00. No, not the 00. That's going to move Polar Garrett up into 2nd as the caution comes out, likely for Yikes Piano on the first lap. And, Robloxian fight as well. So number 34, Robloxian fight around as well. Chaos on the first corner. It's DSA. And there's your first caution of the day. That obviously started right from the beginning as Garrett went around, or not Garrett, Carter. And Robloxian fight still spinning out. Yeah, off that start, it looked like Smart Coder, he had it all perfect for a good minute. But Carter, I believe, got spun out by Yikes Piano. I'll have a quick look at the replay. Alrighty, chaos right from the start. And the Robloxian fight, I believe it was his spin that brought out the caution. And taking another look at the start, and yeah, it looks like Carter comes up on top of Crimson Incel. He just gets dumped. Really. Where else to go? So we're under our first caution for the lap 3 of 45. Should also be mentioned how the track limitations are going to go. 2 tires below the white line, by the way. I'm sure a lot of you were curious about that. Oh, and obviously a quick note to be made here is the grass. It is definitely a lot more slippery than I think a lot of these guys assume. Obviously though, despite the in the apex is 2 tires down. Technically, if you do go on the runoff at track extensions, that will not count as exceeding the limit. That should have also been made clear. And pits are open, and here comes pretty much everybody. Nightblade is going to stay out along with Polar Garrett, as Crimson Incel is going to lead them in. Sleesher, Yikes Piano, Smart Coder, all to follow. This is an interesting strategy. And around goes Sleesher on pit road. Gets dumped by the number 12 of Smart Coder, and he is backwards in his pit stall. That is very questionable, but maybe he'll make it work. Smart Coder was late to get in. Creasem is going to be the first one off. Looks like he was only going to take is that fuel? No, he took tires as well. Creasem gets off really quickly. Definitely needed to see that after that disaster of a start. Smart Coder and Crimson Incel off second and third. But Nightblade will now inherit the lead. And so Crimson Incel went off as well. So now it's Nightblade and Polar Garrett, your 2 leaders. Nightblade, who came into Jackal, I think, a little later in the season, and has made quite the impact so far. Sitting 13th in points. Also driving what looks like a track house scheme, for those who watch the NASCAR Cup. As the red flag comes out here. Not sure how many of y'all are watching. We got about 6 of you. How are y'all doing today? Good afternoon, good morning. I know a lot of you are probably waking up. Just like myself, because literally I was in this VC with my group last night, and we all kind of fell asleep in the VC. Didn't catch that. Apparently the lights are broken. Oh, and Sleesher's blowing up. Where is he? How do I do that? Alright. There's going to be a bit of a red flag here. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. We're under a little bit of a delay. and welcome back to New Jersey Motorsports Park for the NJMP 100. We apologize for the delay that we just went through. There seemed to be some kind of issue with scripts or something. I wasn't made quite aware of that, but we were under a delay. But we are actually had to go through a game restart as well. But we are back. I think we're going from lap 4, but I don't quite know. They are going double file. Ladies and gentlemen. Don't think so, because New Carter is still at the back, but it doesn't have the laps updated yet. Oh no, so this is a total race restart. So now it's about only 20 laps instead of 45. That might get updated, but I'll keep you guys settled. So Smart Coder and the X Piano are on the front row right now with Crimson Incel and Zayden Core Sub Robloxian Fied behind them. Running at your top 4. These guys come into turn number 13. And we will restart this race. Smart Coder and the X Piano. The X Piano, the points leader. They will lead them off, and here we go. Green flag, green flag, green flag! As Smart Coder gets a good start, gets a bit of a push from Crimson Incels. They go into turn 1. Robloxian Fied falling back. Here they go. Incel's going to give Smart Coder the shove to the outside, and around goes to 34. Robloxian Fied around in front of the field, and the caution comes out again for Robloxian Fied. The number 34 went around in front of the field. And we go back up to the front. Smart Coder still your leader, and now Crimson Incel in the wall on raceback, and hard into the wall. He's around grass right now, and almost comes back up into Incels. Everybody else seems to be wrecking behind them. Still waiting for the slowdown. Smart Coder still the lead. The X Piano and Nightblade top 3. Like Robloxian Fied got caught up in the middle of literally everything in that entire restart. I got him sent around. So it looks like they're finally starting to slow it. Oh, and Nightblade went around in the back as well. We are finally back green again. It turns out that the auto caution went off, so no, it was not a caution for that spin by Robloxian Fied, Zayden Core Sub. So we will keep it green. Nightblade was in third, but he did spin out of that position. As X Piano sends it down into turn 3 as they go into 4. Side by side right now into turn 5, into that little hairpin right there. And Smart Coder is going to inherit the lead still. X Piano chasing after that title. You can tell he's going to be trying, even though it's early in the race, he's going to try to be aggressive. Definitely something to keep an eye on Smart Coder still with the advantage. Number 8, I believe. Oh, and Smart Coder drifted in that corner. X Piano giving him a hard shove from the back. And now trying to go around on the inside of the 12 car. Sitting in third right now. DSA Majors also keep an eye out for him as the X Piano goes to the inside. Into turn 12. Now Smart Coder is going to take the lead into the straight here, but X Piano seemingly with a little bit more speed. And now here he comes, looking to try and take lead into turn 1. He's not going to have the move there. Smart Coder is going to hang on for the time being. And now starting to put on a little bit of distance. Current top 5 right now: Smart Coder, Yikes Piano, DSA Majors, Nightblade, and Polar Garrett. This is between 3 and 4 is a good 7 seconds. So this is really starting to pile on now. This is a point where you really can't get wrecked. Even though it is still early, you cannot get wrecked in these road course races. Or you can't spin out because that will leave way too much ground to catch up. And Yikes Piano goes for it there into turn 8. Didn't have enough distance to cover. And now he's going to... Oh, he looked inside there as well. Now trying to look to the outside. Smart Coder closing off all the gaps. And both Yikes and Smart have been given little warnings. Apparently they've been told to keep their tires above the white line. Obviously, once again, let me go over the track rules. In the Apexes, it's 2 tires over, track extensions, like at the end of turn 1. you can go over and you won't be given any sort of warning or penalty for that. But it's 2 tires need to be before the white line. And Yikes still trying to get up here on those 3. Yikes trying to send it out of turn 6 right there and into 7. And move. Still waiting for the right time to make the move. Into the old hairpin there. And Smart Coder seemingly slowing down out of that turn. And now he goes Yikes to the inside. Oh, almost gets spun out. Caught the rear end there of the 12 car. Now he's going to look to his outside as well. And as they come into this into the straightaway, Smart Coder trying to make the block. Yikes has the ground made up, but can he make the move into turn 1? The move will not come there. Gonna give him his ground once again. Enter lap 5. And Smart Coder now with the distance, and oh, he goes way under right there. Keep eyes out on. As we go back here, oh, Sleesher almost spun out. Sitting in 7th right now, almost got spun out in the corner. Oh, and that's Polar Garrett spinning out well into the grass here on lap number 5. He was sitting in about he's sitting in about 5th, and then he spun out. Not sure what happened with Polar Garrett there. We were obviously cutting to crease him. He was around. And now Smart Coder's going to get past. Smart Coder's in the grass, and Smart Coder goes around. Right on the cutback, and around goes the leader. Yikes Piano will take it. And it looks like Smart Coder missed the corner. And now spinning out in the grass, trying to get that thing straightened out, but he can't seem to do it. And oh, trying to be careful there as well. Almost backed up into Creasem, and now almost backing up into Sleesher. Smart Coder, what are you doing, man? He's going all around the runoff there. But spinning out of the lead, and now Yikes Piano has all the free room to run. That's what he seems to do. He gets into that lead, and then he just starts to run away with it. And that's why he's got the points lead compared to these other guys. And a 10-second gap between him and the leaders. We go back to Smart Coder. Yeah, lost a fair bit of wear there on the front left tire from that spin. Still a lot of fuel left. Definitely something to keep an eye out for is that fuel. Oh, and crease him around! And along with another car, the caution is going to come out. There's another car spun out as well. I believe that is not DSA Majors. That is Crimson Incel. Spinning out as well. Crimson Incel getting involved in a wreck. And oh, Crimson bangs into him as well and sends him back into the grass. Do we have beef, ladies and gentlemen? We might have beef between Crimson and Crimson Incel. Wow, absolute chaos here on lap 6. It looks like it might have been a forced incident as Crimson Incel looking like a kid on the playground right now as he just spins through the grass for no good reason. And the caution is out here on lap 7. Incel still spinning out literally everywhere. It looks like Crimson dazed him completely. Yeah, 2-car incident there between Crimson and Incel. Pits are currently closed. The Yikes Piano still the leader. Seems to be absolute chaos in the VC right now. The top 3, Yikes Piano inherits the lead. DSA Majors in 2nd. Nightblade up into 3rd, where he was before that initial caution on the first attempt at this race. So we hit lap 7. I have no indication of what happened with Creasem. I was actually trying to follow Smart Coder, and it just showed Creasem spinning out at the top of my screen. And Incel was in the grass as well. And it looked to be a forced incident because Creasem obviously came back and shoved Incel. But whatever happened, Creasem apparently puts himself up into 4th now. So, and yeah, Crimson Incel is still spinning out everywhere. He's treating this track like a playground. You can't be doing that around here. Anyways, the pits are now open. Yikes Piano, the leader. DSA Majors, the other notable Toyota in the field. Well, there's a lot of notable Toyotas, but he's been up here. He started from the back, and he's been getting up here most of the race so far. Now sits up in 2nd. It's going to be just 2 Toyotas leading him in the pits. If pit road's any indication, the first time we went around for them before the restart, Kreisem was out first. And yeah, so we'll see what happens on this cycle. So far, everybody looks to be good with tires. Not as much with fuel. We'll see what decisions these guys decide to make. Obviously, this is an endurance kind of race. Cautions are not guaranteed as much as they are at other tracks. So that needs to be factored into the pit strategy. A lot of jobs on the line today, perhaps, with moves like that. Yikes Piano leads them in. And it looks like everybody is going to come into pit road. DSA got moves pits first. And there you go. Yikes Piano getting in. Let's see who gets off first. And it looks like going to be tires and fuel for everybody. And here comes, Yikes Piano is going to be off first, DSA off second. And now take a look at Smart Coder as Nightblade is going to get off in fourth. Kreisem off fifth. Smart Coder might get off fifth. Oh no, it's going to be Polar Garrett getting off in fifth. Oh, Smart Coder had a horrible pit stop. Horrible pit stop. He falls from fifth to seventh. Most notable fall there. As Yikes Piano still inheriting the lead. And Smart Coder, obviously you saw him there trying to push the limiter. He was quite furious with his pit crew. So definitely a possible beef alert there. Anyway, we got about 7 or 4 people watching, can't tell. Obviously chat after that restart. Glad to thank you to those who have stuck around. Once again, I am Vuchko, and I'm very tired. But we're about 8 laps in here at New Jersey Motorsports Park. We'll be coming around this time, I believe. 2 Toyotas leading the field. Trying to figure out if they're teammates, actually. It's probably... should do that. Obviously, Yikes Piano and DSA, both teammates, running for Sleesher's Extreme Motorsports. Actually... 3 of the top 5 sitting on the same team, Extreme Motorsports. And that team, they seem to have 3 cars in the top 5 points, Kreisem, Sleesher, and Zayden Core. Speaking of Zayden, his sub has seemingly left the game. And so is Crimson Incel. He's out as well. I believe, no, Crimson's in pit road. And, oh, Crimson is smoking up. He has lost his engine. Yep. Oh, it's a wheel alignment issue. That is likely the end of the day for Crimson Incel. He's the 2nd retirement. Roblox Unified did not return. That makes it 2 on the day. We're coming to green this time by. It's now down to 9 racers. Huge blow in the points for Zayden Core with his sub pulling out. And that likely ends his title push. That gives the Yikes Piano potential team gate here. Obviously, all these guys on the same team. Yikes Piano, that just gives him way more leeway in the points. So the title race. Really, all Yikes Piano has to do is just get to the line for the next 3 races, and he's pretty much confirmed. So yeah, that Extreme Motorsports team. Obviously, last season they didn't win the title. I think it was Smart Coder. Yeah, definitely looking for that points title. And they've got a heck of a driver here in Yikes Piano, also of Bull Car and a couple other leagues. I've seen it in Bull Car, obviously. I commentate over there. Yikes Piano is just an incredible driver. And he actually won our race at New Jersey Motorsport Park, I believe, after one of our drivers spun out of the lead. And another thing about Yikes that he's really good at, he takes advantage of situations. If somebody spins out on the last lap, if you give Yikes enough leeway, we saw it here with Smart Coder earlier, actually. He will take advantage. He will pounce all over it, and Yikes Piano will take it to the line. Yeah. It's the reason why he sits in the points lead, for sure. All the other guys seem to fall back. Obviously, he had that battle earlier in the race with Smart Coder. We'll see if we can get some of that action back. But as they come out of turn 12, we're going to be going green once again here. come to lap number 10 of 45. Yikes Piano and DSA Majors lead the field. Nightblade and Creasem. Sitting in row 2. Row 3 is Garrett and Carter. And they come out of turn 13, and here they come. Green flag, green flag, green flag. Back in the air. And DSA getting a heck of a shove from Nightblade on the start as they come down to turn 1. Creasem looking to try and go around his teammate. Can't quite find the ground. 3 wide. Smart Coder making it 3 wide as the 21 of Sleesher also trying to get in there. Yikes Piano still with the lead. Nightblade falls out of line as Creasem goes into second. They're 3 wide behind them. DSA Majors has to pull out as Sleesher takes full advantage and falls up into third. Extreme Motorsports with a 1-2-3 here at New Jersey Motorsport Park as a bunch of cars got up in the air there. That was Carter in the back. And now Smart Coder looking to try and get around Sleesher side by side out of turn 4. Or not turn 4, that was turn 6, I believe. And now they come into turn 6. And Smart Coder, gets to the inside of Sleesher, gets sent off the track. That's going to allow Nightblade to pounce. He gets up into third. Trying to pass Sleesher. No, battle's still going. Nightblade and Sleesher, and he's going to give Sleesher the position. Oh, and we got Zaydencor's apparently rejoined the race. Completely out of nowhere. He's 9 laps down, but he has rejoined. Now back up to the front of the field. The Yikes Piano and Creasem, your top 2. Creasem got a heck of a restart there. Played the inside line perfectly as opposed to the rest of the drivers. Now Creasem's going to go to the inside or the outside of the 18 car in the turn 1. Creasem looking for the berries. He uses the curbs down there. He's going to get the lead. And going into turn 2, he's going to hold on to it. Creasem taking the lead of this race and a huge step forward in the points. And now going below the white line there as well. And yeah, he is going to get 1 for that. And trying to do it once more. Going into the corner. Now Sleesher, another Extreme Motorsports car, giving his teammate a shove. Is he able to get past Creasem? They're side by side going into turn 6. And, he got on the inside rear corner there of the number 27. 2 teammates going at it, and the top 2 of the points going at it as well. Primetime television, ladies and gentlemen. How about Smart Coder? Already making his way up through the field. Now looking to challenge the Yikes Piano for second. And getting a little bit loose, going to the inside. And, he's going to save it. Still side by side with the 18 car. Heading back into the front straightaway. Is Smart Coder able to finally get what he feels is due to him after spinning out of the lead earlier? And he's going to fall back. And now Sleesher's going to have the opportunity. He will not get it. Sleesher still trying, not Sleesher, Smart Coder still controlling third. And now going to the inside, almost 3 wide. Yikes Piano barely able to get ahead. Sleesher now trying to pass Smart Coder as well. And Sleesher almost taking out the 18 car. The 12 car gets loose. He's well out of contention now. Sleesher shoving him out of the way. Now the Extreme Motorsport cars reunited at 1, 2, and 3. Yikes Piano, now Sleesher trying to go to the inside and outside of Creasem. This is an all-out warfare with these 3. And there's no team orders in this league. It's either you pass your teammate or you don't. And now Yikes Piano trying to take that a little too seriously. Going around Creasem and side by side it is. Now Sleesher's going to come to the inside as well. Sleesher, 1, 2, 3. Smart Coder's caught all the way back up. Sleesher to the lead. Sleesher to the lead on lap 12. He saw a hole and he took it. And now Yikes Piano and Creasem battling out for second as well. Sleesher now well in the lead. Yikes Piano trying to catch his teammate. This is a huge boost for Sleesher in the points. And now Yikes Piano sends it down into turn 1. He's going to take the lead. And Creasem's going to follow into second as well. Now looking to try and get past Yikes as well. Smart Coder also back in that conversation again. Creasem and Sleesher battling for 1 and 2. Or for 2 and 3, sorry. As Yikes Piano once again inherits the lead. These 3 guys looking to swap back and forth in that top 3. And now Yikes Piano goes way off the track, hard into the wall. Thankfully, he didn't come to a complete stop. He's able to hold on to the lead as Sleesher and Creasem battle it out. Smart Coder now going to look for third, and he's got it from Creasem. Creasem backed out. And now Smart Coder's going to shove Sleesher, and he's almost loose. 3 wide for the lead. And who's going to get it? Going into the corner. Smart Coder has a bit of an edge. The 21 car still in the middle, though. And now Creasem looks to the inside as well. They're going to make it 4 wide. No, it's going to be the 2 Toyotas who get away from Smart Coder. Now battling for the lead as they come into the front straightaway. And Sleesher Who's going to lead this lap? It looks like it's going to be Sleesher. It is, but now coming into turn 1. This is for the lead. Smart Coder in the car. Yikes! Piano goes around hard into the wall. He gets dumped by the number 21, and now he's going to get falling all the way back, and now Sleesher, Yikes Piano's going to get past for 4th, and now Sleesher trying to look for Kreesum. Kreesum inherited the lead after that mess, and now Sleesher's going to go to the outside. Looks like Kreesum doesn't even want to fight the inevitable that comes with Sleesher, and now he's going to fall all the way back into 3rd, and now Smart Coder's going to go to the inside. Smart Coder and Sleesher for the lead. 12 and 21. Who's going to get it? And it's going to be Smart Coder. Smart Coder, after spinning out earlier, is going to inherit the lead once more here on lap 14. The 21, though, the 12 going off the track. Sleesher's going to take the lead once again. This comes after that brutal crash by Yikes Piano. And we have a bit of an announcement from Race Control. Nightblade apparently preparing to park it. He's complaining of wheel alignment issues. Or not wheel alignment, some kind of issue. He is going to be pulling out of this race within the next few moments. It's a brutal break for that number 99 team. Obviously, Nightblade came in late in the season. Made quite the impact early on. And now the teammate of Polar Garrett is going to be pulling out. There he goes. Now we go back up to the front after that slight interruption. Sleesher's taking the lead back, but it's these 3 cars that seem to be swapping out positions 1, 2, and 3. And Kreesum going back, and now Smart Coder is going to go to the inside. He's got the lead once more. Obviously, with this switching back and forth, though, nothing is guaranteed. Still a good 31 laps to go in this race. Here goes C's coming. Excuse me. Sorry. Smart Coder once again inheriting the lead, and quite the distance now built up between him and Sleesher. But you know these road courses, those can close up within seconds, as it starts to do right now. Kreesum looking to go around his teammate, and not going to get it there. Sleesher's going to hold out. Now Sleesher's going to go to the inside of Smart Coder and battle for the lead once more here on lap number 16. And Sleesher's going to get it. Had all the lanes he needed right there. Now Smart Coder once again side by side. Oh, Sleesher almost getting loose. He went around for a good second there. Kreesum managed to save him. And now Yikes Piano re-entering the conversation as well back there in 4th. So we got the 3 Team Extreme cars. Sleesher getting loose. Can he save it? Yes, he can, but he's going to lose 2 positions. That's Robloxian-fied, who sits 2 laps down. Now steps up into 4th. Actually, he doesn't because he's laps down. Oops. Brain difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. As Smart Coder now inheriting the lead. Kreesum and Yikes Piano sitting in 2 and 3. You have all the Extreme Motorsport cars. You got all 4 of the Extreme Motorsports cars, by the way, minus DSA Majors, right in one frame. Sleesher and Yikes both got warnings there. They went under the white line. Remember, it's 2 tires down. So if you see a guy go completely under it, you know what to expect. Oh, it's Yikes Piano and Sleesher bumping and shoving there. Oh, Kreesum went off, and he's going to get back on safely. Going to lose 2 spots. Kreesum not entirely sure how he ended up in the grass, but he managed to get out of it. That's what matters. Kreesum was also informed of the 2-tire policy. The 2-tire rule is still in effect here. This is the first road course of the season, I believe the last as well. So, second road course, apologies. Step back in. Obviously it is probably winter, or not winter, late fall on the East Coast, but we do have different temperatures here. So here's a little bit of a weather update. Rain chance is still very low. It was sitting at 5% at the start of the race, still probably sitting around there. We're expected to see a humidity increase. Temperature is still around 84 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know Fahrenheit, so that's me saying it. And the chances of rain have slightly increased to a good 15%, but nothing too concerning. I've never actually had the honor of commentating a weather race, so it would be pretty funny if that did happen, but let's hope not. And for another good 5 minutes, that chance will not change. I believe it's either going to slowly go up or slowly go down, but nothing notable to report in terms of weather right now, than a bit of a humidity increase. So far, so good, other than that incident we saw with Yikes Piano moments ago. And now he's battling once again with Kreesum for third. Smart Coder still in the lead as these Toyotas attempt once again to chase down the Ford. Looks like Kreesum is going to get away from Yikes Piano. Smart Coder well in the lead. Trying to look at how updated these are. Looking at team points. And Sleesher in the wall. Hard into the wall. He spun out of turn number 3 there and got caught up in the wall. That's going to move Smart Coder way further up than he thought he would be. Not sure what happened to Sleesher. He was coming out of the corner. It looks like he just got loose and turned or something. Obviously, I just heard the scream Sleesher go over my comms right here. Sleesher thankfully didn't lose any positions, but got quite the G-force out of it. As Kreesum and the Yikes Piano going at it once again. You can still see the smoke from that impact with Sleesher. And now these Extreme Motorsports guys who, by the way, 76 total wins in league history. They're going to have to find some way to track down Smart Coder. No. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. No, nothing was said about orange juice. I appreciate that. And now we go to the back. Crimson Incel somehow re-entered the race. I have no idea how that works. These two, it was this guy, it was Crimson, and then it was Robloxian and 5 that were both out. But he's just re-entered. He just passed ESA Majors. Very notable development there, somewhat. Who else have we got? Okay. Not much going on right now, but these 3 extreme cars trying to plot down and chase Smart Coder. Obviously, you're thinking team-wise, Yikes Piano probably being behind the other 2 Extreme Motorsports cars. Jeez. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, being behind those 2 other Extreme cars, definitely questionable when you're thinking from a points standpoint. See what I did there? Smart Coder went way off out of that turn. Way off. And so did Sleesher and Kreesum. They begin to slide through the grass. Sleesher still sliding. Obviously, he had that wreck 2 laps ago. So, once again, some more tires in the grass. I guess the police of the grass keeping an eye on those. And Sleesher goes off completely. Hard into the wall. That's going to allow Yikes Piano to get up in front of him. Sleesher completely just missed the turn right there. You saw him, Kreesum, and a bunch of other guys missing turns. The tires are starting to be a little more worn out than they were. Obviously, it's been a little bit of a while since we had those pit stops. Obviously, the more those tires go down the curves, the more they're going to wear out. Smart Coder doesn't seem to be affected by it. Obviously, his tires seem to be he's a lot more comfortable with tires than he was. Obviously, the left side a little worse than the right. But looking good for Smart Coder. Yeah, that's how it sits right now. So I'm trying to literally go through anything, try not to bore myself out. Okay. Another notable thing is obviously these extreme motorsport guys try to chase down Smart Coder. Smart Coder. Oh, this is not right. Wait a minute. Sorry, I was gonna say something and I realized it was wrong. As Creasum is caught up to Smart Coder. He was obviously seen chasing him down a good minute ago. Now he's going to go to the outside. Smart Coder is going to hold on to first. Coming through turn 7 there. And Creasum still looking all around the back of Smart Coder. That sounds really horrible. And Creasum going to go to the inside of Smart Coder. He's going to have the momentum from behind Creasum with his teammates there as well. But Smart Coder not giving up the position. And we've seen Smart Coder dominate in races like this. He does not like to give up first that easily. Probably his most notable trait is defense on the track. And now he is going to be side by side with Creasum. Creasum actually managed to lead that lap. Does he have the advantage as they come into turn 1? And Creasum shoving him down. Still side by side. Humidity going up to 97%. Could get pretty foggy in a minute. Yep, getting pretty foggy. It's getting foggier, as you guys might start to see in a moment. Actually, the visibility has gone down a lot from where I sit with Smart Coder right now, from my view. And Creasum and Smart Coder getting in a little battle there. Still only 23 laps in. You don't want to have to waste all the tires and fuel that you have with these battles. Because, of course, cautions are not guaranteed here. There's going to be green flag pit stops within the next 3 to 4 laps. And obviously another weather change expected there as well. As Smart Coder and Creasum go at it. Oh, Creasum almost turned the 12 car. Still side by side. And the X-Bano trying to pass Sleesher in the back as well. Had a young coming. As Creasum going to the outside of Smart Coders. They come into the straightaway. And it is going to be side by side again. Smart Coder leading the lap. Can Creasum finally close it into turn 1? No, he cannot. They're still side by side. The tire's getting really heated right there. And Smart Coder is going to keep the lead. Creasum still pretty much stone's throw behind him. Very terrible stone's throw, might I add, but a stone's throw to begin with. And they come into turn 4 there. Smart Coder. It really seems like he has the advantage in the turns. And now Creasum is going to go to the inside. Oh, bangs into Smart Coder right there. Side by side once again, exchanging paint. And Smart Coder is going to keep the lead. And I was going to say, in those corners, he's been a lot more effective, but Creasum's been more effective in the straightaways. It's like he has DRS on those cars, but I don't think they do. Imagine if they developed that. Oh, my goodness. That would be unbelievable. As Smart Coder's still hanging on, but now as we come into the straight here, we'll see if this hypothesis is true. If Creasum can just gain a lot of ground, but he lost a lot of ground in that corner there. So it will allow Smart Coder to get some more ground over the 27. Now obviously Creasum sitting second in points. He's going to need every single one of the points that he can earn today, for sure. Still 162 back of his teammate Yikes Piano. And still trying to chase it down. Creasum actually holding Yikes back about 2 seconds. As your top 5 right now includes 3 Extreme Motorsports cars. And the leader, Smart Coder, Polar Garrett, rounding it out. New Carter, who started 3rd, fell back to 6th, and now finally starting to gain some ground again. The distance between 4th and 5th right now is 31 total seconds. So, unless we get another caution, I think it could come down to one of these 4 or even 5 drivers if Polar can gain enough ground. As Creasum bangs into Smart Coder's rear again. And this straightaway could get interesting. Creasum has all the ground he needs to make the pass. Can he do it in the corners? No. Let's see if he can get it done in the straights. Oh, Smart Coder almost sends Creasum off the track, and now Creasum's low. The white line getting loose. Creasum spins out. Hard into the wall on the front straightaway. Right in front of the crowd. And Creasum spinning through the grass. He's going to lose 2 positions after getting bumped out of the way and spinning out. Smart Coder takes a dangerous gamble. And tempers might begin to flare between those two. Wow, that was really unexpected from Smart Coder, but once again, he doesn't give up leads that easily. Bangs right into Creasum and around he went. Goodness. Smart Coder holding on to the lead. Sleesher actually passed Yikes Piano for second. Jimmy now sits up there. Yikes Piano actually seemed to fall back a bit. Crease him. And the fog from the helicopter camera apparently has gotten really bad up there because they cannot see the track from the helicopter camera. I think is it showing on broadcast actually? Pretty sure. But yeah, fog obviously increased here really bad a few moments ago. Still getting a little bit worse. You can see the tire marks there from Creasem. But the fog doesn't seem to be impacting Smart Coder in any way. He seems to be gaining even more ground than he had initially on the 21 car. So those two really ensue chase. Oh, Sleesher went into the grass. You got a little bit loose there. We had another spin in that corner. Don't know who that was exactly. Oh, Sleesher leaving some marks. Sleesher going off. Starting to get really loose in the back there. You can tell the tire wear not looking good on that left side. Oh, wow. And Yikes Piano going into second. I'm hearing about concerns with the broadcast, so one of our cameras, we do apologize profusely for that. As the 21 car is going to get past the 18 once again. These two exchange positions. We have a spin. It is the Ship 2 spinning out right in front of the leaders there out on turn 12. It's Brian Nassaspace's sub. The Ship 2. Apparently the fog is so bad that Sir Jackal is having trouble controlling the race. So it's got that bad. As the Ship 2, he sits ninth, by the way, in the JRS series. Subbing in for Brian Nassaspace. Just a brutal season altogether for the young man. Can only hope for improvement there. He obviously spun out right in front of the leaders. Could have gotten really feisty with Smart Coder. Smart Coder, oh, he almost hit the wall. Somehow managed to keep it off. Almost a brutal wreck there. Still holding on to the lead. He's not letting anything get. Jackal apparently cannot find the pit light indicator. That is how foggy it has gotten at this track. I don't know how the fans are dealing with it. So yeah, absolute chaos with the fog here, but these guys should still be able to see each other. Creasem managed to lose a good. This is now a good 16-second gap between him and Yikes Piano. Sleesher, did Sleesher spin out? Oh, he did. Oh, Sleesher's coming into pit road. I did mention a few moments ago his tires were a bit of an issue, but it did seem like he spun out. Finally coming in to get some reinforcements. 198 points from Yikes Piano, so that could be quite the gamble here for Sleesher. Gonna put him back quite the distance, and now Yikes Piano has just passed Smart Coder for the lead. We cut back immediately. Yikes Piano goes to the lead. Smart Coder's gonna fall back into second. Smart Coder seemed to be slowing up in that corner. Either he was letting him by or something else. But we have a new leader here. It is, well, not new leader, but we do have a new leader, Yikes Piano. Not his first lead of the day. Obviously, we know he likes to take advantage of situations. There it is again. He got right up behind Smart Coder. Smart Coder had some kind of issue out of turn number 3, and Yikes Piano is going to move up in front of him. As these two are now 1 and 2 right now. Not side by side. Now they go side by side. Oh, and Smart Coder is coming into pit road. I thought he was gambling it all for a second there. Smart Coder into pit road. And obviously fuel is going to be the question now. So Yikes will probably come in on the next lap. We'll see what Creasem does here. Has a little bit more fuel than the rest of the guys. New Carter is also going to stay out here. Oh, Robloxian fight spun out again. Those good tires. How did that happen? Wow. Spun out there on the corner of turn 7. Smart Coder. Smart Coder getting some new tires. He was obviously starting to get a little bit loose out of the corners. I'm hearing about more spins apparently. Cannot confirm who or why they've spun out. As Smart Coder comes back out onto the track in second. Now the question is, does Yikes Piano come in this lap? He's got decent tires, I would say. 44 on the front left. Looks like he and Kreesum are the next Extreme Motorsport cars. Kreesum getting past there. On the other side of the wall, believe it or not. And we'll see what Yikes Piano decides to do here. He is coming in to the pits. Oh, brutal entry right there. Went way out. And here comes Yikes Piano. Now the question is, can Smart Coder get enough of an undercut to take the lead? Obviously, we'll keep a quick eye on Kreesum as well. He was starting to really see some issues with the tires. Is he coming in? Indeed. And now we'll see if Smart Coder can beat Yikes Piano off of pit road. Oh, he pretty much has it locked up. Yep, there you go. Oh, and Robloxian fight spinning out again. Hard into the wall. That is number 34. That's Zayden Court sub. Second in the JRS points, the second league. Kreesum is swapping out of the number 27 car, and I don't know who's going in. That is NASCAR's awesome leader in the JRS points going in for the number 27 of Kreesum. So a driver swap here on lap 31. NASCAR's awesome for number 27. And Smart Coder now inheriting the lead. Quite the large lead. See, I believe he's trying to either lap or get past Polar Garrett. Wasn't sure if he pitted or not. And there's a weather update that race officials have confirmed with us. The rain chance has gone up from 15% to 30%. Still 13 laps to go, so we could see. I'm still getting updates. The forecast says it won't rain, but we are now at a chance. So something to keep in mind. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, but I think we've seen a bit more cloud cover going on with the fog and everything. Polar Garrett is currently your leader. Did he pit? No, he hasn't pitted yet. Or actually, no, he did pit. Well, he did him probably earlier than the rest of these guys, but now Smart Coder doing chase on the number 33, going to the inside there. Almost turned him around, actually. And, well, he's got the lead. This guy's 5th and 6th in points. And Polar Garrett technically still in the points conversation, or the championship conversation. Probably just ended his chances right there, getting past by the 12. And I'm hearing a lot of noises within my house. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Polar Garrett actually trying to ensuit chase once more with Smart Coder. Can't quite get it done there. I'm actually getting DMs from Kreesum right now. He has, that's some kind of practice. The NASCAR is awesome. It's going to be something. Uh-oh! Somebody's smoking up right here. That's Crimson Incel. Crimson Incel is on fire. Is this going to possibly be the caution? Yep, smoking. Has to get up into the grass there. We obviously saw the same issue with the same car earlier. Once again, having some issues. Is he going to pull off, though? That's the real question. Oh, wow. You can see the smoke behind the 12th car as well. Somehow, Crimson Incel is still on the track despite all this. We'll keep a quick eye on that. Wow, he's really smoking out. You would think he has a pack of cigarettes in that car with him smoking up. But here it comes into pit road, no longer an issue. Smart Coder inheriting the lead once again. And Yikes Piano kind of falling out of range here, Smart Coder. Still 12 laps to go. This thing isn't finished yet, definitely. Definitely a bit of a contrast to what we saw earlier. Smart Coder now seemingly running away with this thing. It's currently your top 5 right now is Smart Coder, Polar Garrett, Yikes Piano, Sleesher, and NASCAR's Awesome Crimson Sub. Oh, we have a speeding penalty as well for Crimson Incel. Make a bad day worse. Insult to injury, that's what the whole term is. And obviously, these last 12 laps are going to get pretty interesting, but it does look like Smart Coder has a bit of a grasp on the lead. Hand on the trophy. Just has to get the other one on there, and it's pretty much confirmed. As Crimson Incel is going to come back onto the track. Obviously, has that speeding tag over him. He is currently in 9th, a couple laps down. Yep, 6 laps down. He's going to have to take a drive-through, so he will now be 7 laps down, I believe. So right up there with the Ship 2. And, oh, speaking of Ship 2, he is currently stalled on the side of the track. I think he was just letting the leaders by. As Crimson Incel now trying to get past Smart Coder. He is a lap car. But quite noticeable difference in speed right there. And I think all these guys, assuming there's not another caution, should be good on tires and fuel for the remainder of this race. So yeah, pretty much an endurance race now. How long can Smart... As Yikes Piano moved up in the second, they're still about 7 seconds back. So this could fall any other way. Both of them are on the same straightaway right now. As a Smart Coder approaches DSA Majors, the final car on the lead lap, I believe. And we are now down to 10 laps to go. And, oh, bangs right into the back of DSA Majors and sends him off the track almost. That was an attempt at a lap, and it kind of blew up in Smart Coder's face. He is going to get the lead, though. We have another weather update coming through. Crimson Incel got another speeding penalty. Unbelievable. Rain. That makes sense. Rain chance is now down to 15% once again, so we should be good for the remainder of this race. Rain was never really a notable factor, but obviously it got a bit darker. In the sky, obviously, thankfully, no rain. Pretty much no rain expected. Pretty much no rain expected, as Smart Coder now trying to lap NASCAR is Awesome. That's Crimson Sub coming up on him. Oh, I zoom in and I just see purple. That was literally it for Smart Coder. As he now approaches the 27 car. Obviously, the 27 sitting second in points had to make that driver swap. Looks to be blowing up both of Crimson and NASCAR is Awesome's faces. Smart Coder just has the speed right now. The question is, can Yikes Piano come back? Sitting in second right now, about 7 seconds back of the lead. We'll have to see if Yikes Piano has it in him to take it back. But obviously, as Smart Coder said during his pre-race interview, again, title hopes are potentially over. So, obviously, Smart Coder hoping for some other things to happen. Hopefully, get a bit of a different result behind him. But for now, I think he just wants to go for the win as he looks for a pass right here on the 27 to the inside of turn 1, going way off. Good defense there from NASCAR is Awesome. Made sure he got off the track one way or another. And now he's just going to let him by. There's no blue flags or anything. They're just letting them by through the kindness of their hearts as car is stalled up again. That is the Ship 2 again. I want to calculate this. Still 8 laps to go here. Caution is out. We have a caution. Oh, it's a big crash. A lot of smoke showing up. Who wrecked? That's it. NASCAR is awesome. Looks like. Might be Crease and Sub that got spun out. Obviously slowing down a bit. No indication so far to me. But we are under our third caution of the race. 6 to go. And that changes out the whole conversation. Smart Coder. And now, unlike earlier, Smart Coder, who thought he could just run away with this thing, now has to face Yikes Piano, his main demon on the day, once more with 6 to go. 7 to go. This changes literally everything that you could have changed about this race. Obviously, the top like 4 cars are like a lap down. Yeah, but this changes everything. Still haven't figured out what the incident was that brought out the caution, but all I can say is that there is a caution. We obviously have new Carter. He wins the free pass. Yikes Piano is blowing up. Wow, the biggest development of this race has just blown up like his engine. Yikes Piano going around the track in smoke again. And just like what happened to Crimson Lucy. And apparently what I'm hearing is that he T-boned the 27 car, and that's why he's smoking up. So that's going to be a little bit of an issue for that car. That, I guess, the only good news that is for Smart Coder. Because now it looks like he's going to have to face him for a good minute. Obviously, it depends on how Pedro's going to go. Let's see who comes in. And, yep, looks like everybody is coming in. We'll see how much this damages the 18 car. Oh, and there we go. Crimson stay out, even though he's like 6 laps down. It's the only one to stay out. Here they come. So far, only 4 cars on the lead lap. New Carter will be the next one. So he takes the wave around, and let's see who gets off first. Big problems for Yikes Piano there. Looks like Polar Garrett's going to get off first. Smart Coder off second. Yikes Piano obviously is going to take a little bit longer, but Polar Garrett once again has the lead. He did take full tires, and don't think he took fuel. No. So, what's the difference there? It looks like Polar Garrett did take tires, no fuel. He will inherit the Smart Coder. Could be these two battling for the lead. Great pit strategy from Garrett. But now we'll have to see if it truly leads to greater things. Obviously, Garrett's one of those guys on the cutoff for the championship race. So, and the 27 car is apparently going to the back. He was not eligible for the wave around, so the 27 falls to the back. Anyway, we're going to be 1 to green this time. We'll be restarting on lap number 42. There's 4 to go. I saw 34 smoking up for a second there, but he seems to be good now. It's going to be Smart Coder and Polar Garrett, 2 guys that will lead into the green. Sleesher and Yikes Piano, the other 2 cars on the lead lap. New Carter also be on the lead lap in a moment. Seems like the fog and the cloud has seemingly dissipated. So now a bit more of a clear view. Oh wow! So apparently this is the first race with no rain in a while. I wouldn't have known. I haven't commentated Jackal in a little bit. But got quite the feisty finish that's about to come up here. 4 drivers all looking for some kind of stability in the points. Polar Garrett just looking to survive. Same thing with Smart Coder. Yikes Piano looking to try and clear the gap between him and Kreisem in the points even further. And Sleesher trying to look to survive as well. A lot of things on the line here with this restart. We'll see who is going to get it. So another caution doesn't come out. New Carter's the other car there on the lead lap. This might get feisty in a moment. Obviously, Smart Coder, kind of guy that will do anything to defend it. Yikes Piano there as well, and Sleesher ready to pounce. What can Polar Garrett do? That's the big question. The rookie, number 33 car, the American Cancer Society car. What can he do? And would it be enough? Here they come out of turn 13 into the front straightaway. They're going to go green with here with 4 laps to go. And it is green flag, green flag, green flag once again. Garrett gets a bit of a shove from Sleesher off the start. He looks a bit confused on how to handle it. And Smart Coder trying to get a shove from Yikes Piano as they go into turn 1. Garrett gets a good turn there as well, Smart Coder. And around goes Carter in the back again out of turn 1 alongside NASCAR's Awesome. 2 cars around in the back. Going to say they're going to finish the lap. Smart Coder's going to go to the lead along with help from Sleesher. Polar Garrett's going to start to fall back again. Smart Coder re-inherits the lead with Sleesher's help as well. Now Sleesher going to look to pounce. Yikes Piano moving up into third. There's a 1-car spin as well. That's Crimson Incel once again. And we saw Robloxian Fight and Carter spin out on the front as well. And they said get to the end of the lap. We'll see if they'll possibly throw something there, but I don't think so. Should make it to 3 to go relatively intact. Oh, and Polar Garrett almost getting taken out there by Zayden Sub. That's Robloxian Fight again. Looks like no caution for the time being, and they will keep it green. Now Sleesher looking behind number 12 of Smart Coder. They're gonna go into turn 1 again. Oh, what a push from Yikes Piano. Smart Coder almost gets taken out by Sleesher. He's able to save it, getting back up in front of the 2 Toyotas. Yikes Piano trying to move up into second. Sleesher battling there, and it looks like he's just gonna let his teammate by. Yes. Smart Coder trying to do everything he can to get for the win. Car spin in turn 1. So far, looks like Smart Coder has the advantage right now. Sleesher once again informed to watch the tires. And Yikes Piano saves it. Almost gets taken out by the 21. I don't think there was any contact there either. It looks like the 18 just got loose. Losing another position. Smart Coder on the Toyotas messing up is able to gain a lot more time. 2 to go at New Jersey Motorsport Park. Smart Coder, all he has to do now is close this thing out. But on these road courses, that is easier said than done. See what the 2 Toyotas behind the 12 car have. What aces they have up the sleeve to catch up. One more weather update for you all. The fog is expected to come back in a few moments. Surprising. Rain chance now sitting at 0. Sleesher around in the back. Sleesher is around. That is probably his race, assuming we don't get another caution. A brutal last-second spin, and Sleesher goes from second all the way back to what I believe will be about 5th place. And at least 4 cars now that are still up here that are likely eligible. Well, 3 cars that are eligible to win. Sleesher with a last-second spin that they come to the straight for the final time out of turn 13. Smart Coder only 13 turns away from the win. White flag in the air here at New Jersey Motorsport Park. And can Smart Coder hold on? He's got Yikes Piano who will ensue chase. And we'll see if Smart Coder's prediction comes to light right here. He's arrived into turn 2 now, going into 3 and 4. Perfect through that little zigzag, I guess we'll call it. Now Smart Coder still with the advantage. Yikes Piano seemingly catching up. He was only 2 seconds back at the line, but is it enough to potentially catch up? He's pretty much sending it through every corner now, and the distance is getting shorter. But as they come out of turn number 12, they come to the straightaway this time. Yikes Piano pretty much sending it through. Smart Coder taking it easily. Almost bundled up, and now Smart Coder has the advantage. And coming out of turn 13, it is another win for Smart Coder. Smart Coder wins at New Jersey Motorsport Park. And after a season filled with schedule conflicts, he comes back in today and closes it out at the road course with pretty much no trouble. That is his 4th win of the season. He's now tied with Yikes Piano. Yikes Piano finishes 2nd and with the fastest lap as well. 3rd place, Polar Garrett 4th, Sleesher 5th, New Carter is your top 5. And wow, everybody seems to be wrecking at the end. But how about it for Smart Coder, the 12 car, win number 4 on the year and a big reprise in the points. And in the final road course of the season, Smart Coder gets the job done again. Comes around once again. A little bit of momentum, even though he said he was out of the points earlier today. He goes into Chicago and with a chip on his shoulder. Win number 4 on the season for Smart Coder. Yikes Piano, nothing to be ashamed of. A 2nd place finish. Likely more stability in the points. How about Polar Garrett, the rookie, with a 3rd place finish and also pretty much destroyed the car on the end wall. And not a bad performance for Polar Garrett. But at the end of the day, it is that number 12 car. He's going to come around and burn it out. Another great performance by the 12 car. And there he goes. As the non-seated crowd here gets to celebrate. Smart Coder, your winner at NJMP. Yeah, I'll bring him in. Hold on 1 second here. Now the burnout is complete. And another successful day at the office for the number 12 car. The Red Bull Cash App number 12. And as he enters victory lane here in Millville, we will bring him in for an interview. But your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Smart Coder. There he is. Bring him in for an interview. Smart Coder. Congratulations, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir. You obviously said you wanted to go for the win today. You weren't really worried about points, and you succeeded. What was your main, Tell me how you got through those incidents early in the race to come back and get the win.
I just kept the cleanest the most. I mean, figured out what not to do early, and then did better than everyone else. And reckon that last lap there, I dropped the pace really hard and just kind of took it nice and easy to make sure I didn't do anything too stupid to really cost me. And so, I'm not chasing the championship anymore, which really sucks. I feel like I showed a lot today. And so, and while it sucks to probably not have a chance to chip anymore, I think we can go and chase second. And so, especially with the double points race left, I mean, who knows what can happen, but I think I'll be below that line after today with Yikes finishing P2, and he got the fastest lap.
For sure. Obviously, you had 3 out of the 4 Team Extreme cars chasing you earlier in that race. How were you able to hold all those guys off, and did it make you nervous at all?
No. The only thing I would have been even worried about is I'm doing something stupid to take me out.
Mm-hmm.
I know I can outpace them all week in and week out. I mean, that's all it really takes. And so, I mean, today it was really just about keeping it clean while being fast, and I think I was the best out of everyone at doing that. So, yeah, I wasn't really worried.
Yeah, obviously, one more for you. This is obviously your 4th win of the season. Obviously, it wasn't going to happen this season with all the races you missed, but do you think this is good momentum going into potential future seasons and races?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's again, like I said, it's really unfortunate. I really feel like I deserve it, at least a chance. But with how the schedule and everything kind of interlapped with what I have going on, I mean, it's just how it is. And the substitutes I threw in just both races I had to get a sub for got kind of really bad. And so it's good to get back in victory lane because I had a rough Glen going into that little hiatus I had to go through, and then came back and had another really rough Phoenix. And so.
Hey, tough for the season, but a really good win today. Congratulations. 4th win of the season. And I'll send you back in. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Enjoy it. Sorry. We are going to interview Polar Garrett, our 2nd place finisher. Not 2nd place, 3rd place finisher, who's currently stuck in the grass. Go ahead and bring him in real quick. Polar Garrett, Jackal booth, you got a copy.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, brother. Here, let me quick. So obviously, congratulations on that finish. You started off all the way in 8th. You made your way up all the way to 3rd. What do you think were the main components, first off, in your driving and through your strategy that allowed you to get all the way up there?
I was definitely not that fast. When I found myself in 4th, I decided to play the strategy a little bit, pit a little bit early, and then I feel like I was on track to take the lead, but then that caution came out and kind of changed things. But from there, I was able to come off of pit road first for that late race restart and at least hold on for 3rd.
Yeah. You had a really notable pit strategy at the end. When you had to go up against Smart Coder on that final restart, did you think you had any kind of chance?
Not at all. I knew he was going to be way faster. Him, Yikes, Leisure, they were all the class of the field, so I figured I could hold on for as long as possible, but at the end of the day, just kind of give it to him.
Yeah. Trying to think of questions here. You obviously, coming into this race, you were kind of that last cutoff driver in the points. Were you more worried about that today, or were you just looking to try and get a decent finish? What was the main goal?
I think from here on out and the rest of the season, I'm not so worried about points, but just trying to get some wins. I really think Yikes and Smart are going to be the 2 battling for the championship. I don't think anybody else is really going to pose a threat. So from here on out, I'm just looking for, podiums, top 5s, and wins. Not too worried about points anymore.
Yeah, I think you showed that pretty well today. A top 3rd place finish for Polar Garrett. Congratulations, and yeah, that's all I got for you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. And that is the end of this race at New Jersey Motorsport Park. Your top 3, Smart Coder, Yikes Piano, and Polar Garrett, top of the podium. But obviously, we're going to go ahead and end this broadcast. We want to thank you all for watching today's race on the Jackal Racing Network. We appreciate all of you who were able to coming out, especially on this early afternoon. Yep, and on behalf of the JRN, this has been Vuchko. First race in a while. I hope you were all able to bear with me. Thank you all. And yeah, Congratulations to Smart Coder, and we will be off to Chicagoland next week. But from the JRN and from me, signing off. Thank you all for watching. Have a good rest of your day.